Hi, this is Professor Innes again, and you're now on your second module. Hopefully by now you've got through most of the Getting Started module, which is to do with introducing yourself to other students and getting to know about the syllabus and everything in the course. Now, with these modules, I'm going to release them a few days before the time they're due. It's now Thursday. This really doesn't need to be released until Monday, but it gives you a bit of extra time to complete the work. So I'm going to release them a few days earlier. There'll be no set schedule for this. It's not going to be every time. It's going to be 4 days. It might be 2 days, 3 days, who knows. But I'll release them earlier than they are expected to be released. So here you're going to have this module, module 1, which is the Socratic method. And you're going to use the Socratic method throughout the course because we're going to presume, and rightfully so I think, with good reason, that South Park constantly asks questions of others, particularly groups which are quite adamant about themselves being correct, being right. And from that point, they put forward quite ludicrous, satirical situations to mock these individuals who see themselves to be right in their quest for a particular situation. So, in that way, therefore, the cartoons ask the questions. Why does this group or this individual believe themselves to be correct? So, that's the Socratic method, which you're going to learn about. So you're going to learn about the Credo and the Apology, and both of those highlight the Socrates arguing that people put forward presumptions about ideas. They presume things to be correct, but they've got no good argument to say that they are correct. In fact, when you go through the Apology in particular, you're going to notice groups like, I don't know, the poets. They believe their poets to make great sense, but after questioning, they make no sense whatsoever. There's no meaning to them. And in the Credo, Crito asks Socrates to escape, but it does not put forward a very good reason why he should escape. Right, so people have these presumptuous ideas, these presumptuous arguments, and in South Park we constantly have this critique of those presumptuous arguments. So in this particular folder, which I'm looking over at the moment, you've got two particular cartoons to look through, if I can find them. So you have two particular cartoons, and they highlight, one highlights the ridiculous nature of the two-party system, which people presume to be correct. People presume that having two parties in the American system to be totally acceptable, and we've got real choice between the two. But as you can see by the title, which you're going to read, is there a real choice between the two? We've got one ridiculous group and another ridiculous group. Likewise with the ginger cow. The situation is that we've got sort of fanatical viewpoints or prejudicial ideas which are held steadfast, but with good reason, there is no good reason. So you're going to have that understanding with South Park that these cartoons are attacking these sacred cows, as it were, and it doesn't make other people feel good about themselves that they're carrying out some particular ritual or belief, and that you're going to come along and make fun of them as a result of that. But it is the case that these arguments are held, and South Park gets a lot of satire out of this criticism. So I'm trying to think of some other videos, at this present moment, which can be seen as questioning people's held views. Now I think I'll leave it at that for the moment. You're going to do a lot of the investigation yourself. But the point with this video is simply to give you the hint that you're using the Socratic method to focus your view that South Park is attacking these groups, attacking these arguments, attacking these positions, often fanatical positions, but often simply misconceived. But nonetheless, they're held. So that's what you're going to go through, and that's what you're going to understand with these. Right, so that's basically what you're doing with this particular module. So make sure you get through the given assignments, the journal, start thinking about the critical response essay, and do the discussion board posting and reply. Make sure you keep up with the reply. Often people forget about the reply, whether it's to do with the journal or it's to do with the discussion board. Both have got to be done. Right, so I'm trying to think if there's anything else we need to say here. I don't think so. Again, it's just, again, repeating. This is an introduction to the Socratic method, which you're going to use through the whole course. As a philosopher, and philosophers do not provide solutions, they merely point out the problems. So in that way, you're going to do a lot of pointing out of problems, as Socrates did, and how we use his method, the Socratic method, to pinpoint problems put forward by other people. Right. So I don't think there's much else to say here at all here. I think that would do. Again, these are just helpful hints. I'm not giving a lecture here. You've got all the information within the text, and this is something just to guide you through here. So again, getting to know about the Socratic method and applying it to a couple of the cartoons. Right, so I just think that would do it. So let me know if you've got any problems. If you see anything, any hiccups with the system, this Blackboard system, let me know, please. Okay, so speak to you online on the journal, and I might pop into the discussion board. Again, with discussion boards, if the teacher's not involved, it's best the teacher doesn't come in at any time. Leave that to the students. So you're probably only going to hear from me on the journal. And I will reply to your journal, then you reply to me. Again, don't forget to reply, please. Right, okay, so I think that will do nicely. So speak to you soon online. Bye-bye.